Hi, I would like to introduce this video to you. I started an Etsy shop about, in June, and I put a couple things up in there. I had some balls of yarn. I personally was buying so many mystery boxes of yarn. I saw other people buying them. I thought, you know what, I have a lot of yarn. Maybe people will buy mine. And I talked to some of my people on my channel and asked them, and they said, yeah, we'll buy your yarn. They see what I'm getting because I'm buying it and showing it to them. It's mystery boxes. So I put some up. So what I'm going to do with this video is show you my procedure from beginning to end, um, how I do it, because this is not stuff you can find on YouTube. Most people are fancy, I don't know, it's not user friendly. I mean, I like to explain things that you're not going to hear from other people. They don't tell you the kind of things. The things I want to know, I can't find. So those are the things I'm going to tell you, is the things I can't find from anybody else telling me. So yeah, I am hoping that you can get some good information out of this, maybe information you can use in other areas. Also, I wanted to mention, during this video, I take you into my bedroom. I have a 1-bedroom apartment, mind you, okay? And so it's not that big, and I have a lot of yarn. So it's full. It's full of yarn. And this is one reason I'm doing this. I decided, if people wanna buy my yarn, I'm giving it away. I've also given away a lot of yarn. If you go to my channel, Armchair Chef on YouTube. Oh, you're here right now. Never mind. You're already here on my channel. But I'm sorry. I have playlists. Take a look at them. I do other things. But yeah. Okay. I better go before I'm tired. This is, hopefully you'll learn something from this video, I hope. Okay, thanks. Thanks for watching. Hi, well, it's Lori, the Armchair Chef. I'm not sure which hat I'm wearing tonight, but I'm gonna kind of, since some of you were thinking about, some of you, maybe two, maybe two of you, were thinking about opening a shop. I don't know what you were gonna sell, if you're gonna make things or if you were just gonna, get rid of some of your yarn. Let me show you what I do, how this works. I try to be a little organized so I don't screw things up. So what I do is, on the Etsy app, the orders are all in a list on the order page. So what I do is I write down the names of everybody, and then I leave a space, and if there's any special requests or notations or anything, I put it there, and I put a star if this person's bought from me before, which means they're a repeat customer. So at the moment I have about 10 orders that I have to do, and 4 of them need to be done by tomorrow. So I'll have them all done tomorrow, because then it's easier to do them all at one time. So now I got them all on a list. What I will do is I will make the boxes. I have to put together the boxes. They come in flat, and oh, that's probably better. They come in flat, and I have to put the boxes together. And what I will probably do is take, since there's so many, I'll take probably 4 in my room at a time, and I'm going to take out the containers that have the yarn. I told you, mentioned before, that they're under bed storage containers, so they're long and flat. So I take them and I put them on the bed, and I open them all up, and then I start going through, picking yarn out, yarns that might coordinate together, some little yarns, some big yarns. If I have multiples of the same yarn in different colors, I'll throw those in there so that you can make a bigger project with different colors. So yeah, I'll show you that tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I have to throw everything out all over the bed. I'll make the boxes tonight. And so you'll know why that I'm doing this when you see it. So, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, here we are in the stock room. This is the store where I pick my yarn out. This is my bed. I have my bed covered with the bags that I pulled out to choose my yarn from. So I decided I have pulled this one out. I have some plain balls. That one. This one. This one. This is the bag with the cotton in it. I try to keep it separate because I don't have much cotton. And sometimes people want that, so I keep that separate. There's one. I have a lot of this alpaca stuff. And then all these. These are under bed storage. There's one that's full. There's one that's full. There's two there that's full. There's another one. And then some of these have that plain yarn in it that you get that doesn't have the label on it. And then this one here has all that fair oil that I got in that one. And then those back there that go down to the floor were the ones that I separated that I might want to keep. Those will be the last ones I go through. I have 4 of these containers of blanket yarn. And then I have that bag that I just bought recently that it was hand-picked yarn. Usually it's the mystery yarn and last year's yarn that I bought randomly because I didn't know what I really wanted to buy. So just thought I'd give you a shot. This is what I've got to pull from. And what I do is I go through the specialty requests first. Right now I have 3 that one has a special request and 2 are repeat customers. So I go through their stuff first because I know I'm looking for more specific things. And I have one that bought a Christmas box. So I have to go dig out my Christmas yarn, which is in the living room. And yeah, this one here too. This is where I was going to put my yarn that I was giving away, but then I ended up with all this. I decided it wasn't enough room. But I did go through and separate it so I could just pull out these bags when I'm ready to pack my boxes, and then I'll consolidate it and put them back. And after today, I probably will have about 2 bags that are empty, maybe 3 bags, because I got 11 orders. So, okay, I'll be back. I think I'm going to show you some more stuff. Hi, it's Lori. I have got all my boxes ready, and I've got most of them calculated, so I will show you on the last 2 what I do. I've got these all ready to go. There's 10 of them here that I've got ready already. So let me bring you over here and I'll show you what I do for the last ones. I try to be very organized. I take everything in to my room, pack the box. I have pieces of paper with somebody's name on it, and what I do is I put the paper in the box with the yarn, and then I bring it over here like this. There's a paper in here with somebody's name on it, and then I will write that down on my list and the size of the box. Then I pack it and I take a look and see if it's got everything I want. Well, there's still space in this one, so I'm gonna go get some more yarn. I found the size of box that I use is 12 by 8 by 8. And yarn does not weigh a lot. So if I pack this stuffed, it's probably not gonna be 4 pounds unless it's very dense, like heavy cotton. You know, if cotton's very dense, it'll be heavy. So, okay. Now I shall put, as I ran out of notions, so I'm not able to do that. I did change my description on my website till I can get a chance to get some more. And I cover the top with tissue paper in case the sealing tape goes through. I don't want anything getting caught, so if it gets caught on anything, it'll be caught on this tissue paper and not on the yarn itself. Okay. Close that up. That closed. Do this one-handed. Okay. Tape the name to it. This is the most important part, so you know whose box it is, because you're writing down the information that you have to put in to Etsy to get your mailing label. So I have to make sure the name's on the box. And then I've got my kitchen scale. I set it to ounces. No, I set it to ounces. And I noticed when I was setting it to pounds, it wasn't coming out as accurate as I wanted it to. It only goes up to 6 pounds. So, and it wasn't real accurate. So I'm gonna weigh this. Now I ask my dot, Echo, how many pounds is 56.5 ounces?
56.5 ounces is about 3 pounds 8 ounces.
Okay, there we go. I write it down on my list and I add it to my pile. If there's any loose ends on the tape, it can always get caught on something and get ripped off. So I always try to make sure everything's totally sealed. Okay, and here's the last one. And the person's name. You gotta write that down. It's not glamorous, it's not fun, but I try to be organized to do it like an assembly line. I do all the sections at once so I don't get confused, which is really easy at my age. So this one has room in it too. So I'm gonna go get more yarn for this one. Now this is full. And I get my paper. Now I've already done this 11 times. This is my last one. And because I do it in these steps, it doesn't take me as long. I take all the yarn out in my room, which I will go show you in just a second here. I showed you it laid out on the bed. Now I'm going to show you another picture of what I've got going on in there. And then I fill all the boxes. Then I go to the next step where I do this. This is the next step. After I fill the boxes, I have to get the name and seal it up. So, get the weight. Now I did talk to the lady at the postal place and she said as long as it's really close, it's not too bad. So my calculations on my other one worked out, would have been okay, but I wasn't comfortable having it different. Now somebody did mention to me that you could use the priority boxes and put craft paper on them. And yeah, you could, but that's like totally illegal. Sorry to say. I did buy some, and don't think I'm going to do that. I like this size a whole lot because this is a good size. And I'll probably be getting more of these. But I did buy some in case I get some shipping somewhere where it's really expensive. Then a $16 box will be cheaper. Because when I sent that thing to Crystal's cubbyhole, it came up to be $33. I'm like, what? 33? So I stuck it in a priority box and it was only 16. Way cheaper. Apparently the further away you are from where it's being mailed, it costs more. So it was cheaper at that point to send it priority, flat rate. So, okay, tape the name on. Get my weight. Echo, how many ounces is 48 point... Echo, cancel. Echo, how many pounds is 48.85 ounces?
48.85 ounces is about 3 pounds 1 ounce.
Ah! Okay. Okay, that was the last one, unless somebody wants to buy one tonight. And, well, you know, I don't know when this is going up, but anyway. Okay, that's the last one. Now, the next step, I put all these numbers into Etsy, into my store to get my shipping labels. Each one is going to have this number, and then it's going to tell me how much it's going to cost, and then I'm going to choose the postage that I want on it, and then at the end of that, I put, purchase my shipping, and then it'll give me a total, and then it'll come out of my account that all these people paid me. It's sitting in that account. So as soon as I do the postage, it subtracts that from that account, and I can take that money out. This is very interesting stuff. Nobody knows this. Nobody tells you this. This isn't in any videos. This is stuff you have to find out for yourself, and I find it just, it's intriguing. You don't know this kind of stuff goes on. There's so many things I want to know that I can never find on YouTube. So okay, I'm gonna shut you off, and I'm gonna do some stuff. Okay, I can't show you what I'm doing on the screen because there's addresses on here, but I can kind of let you know the procedure that goes on here. So I have a whole list. Everybody's orders are here. I click on the person's additional information required. They want to know what the package weight is. This is first. Oh, I got to mark these off as I do them. Okay. This is for this person. That weight is 3.7. It's harder to do this when you're talking at the same time. And the size is the same. They're all the same. I don't have my light because I had to turn it off. Okay, now I put in the weight and the size, and it gives me options. This one, how far is this person? They must be close. Yep, they're close. They're in Wyoming. So actually, we do the mail there. I know where she's at. We do their mail. I've never been there, but we process their mail. Anyway, so the priority is very, very cheap. It's distance. Apparently it must be distance. So I can choose the priority, or I can flip down and look at my other options. There's express. Okay, the priority is $8.80. The express would be $31 if this needed somebody was ordering something that had personalization, say for a wedding, they needed something last minute. The one I usually use is Parcel Select Ground, because it gets processed with the priority, but I don't have to pay those prices. I don't know if that's everywhere, but that's our facility, what they're doing. That's $7.98. So it still has tracking, so I choose that. Or if you're sending those coloring books, if you're sending patterns, physical patterns, if you're sending anything that's just papers or books, you send media mail. It's only $5 to send it by media mail, and you can do that in any packaging as long as it doesn't say priority on it. A manila envelope, anything, padded envelope. Yeah, media mail's cheaper. It takes longer, but not that much longer, depending how far it is. So if it has to get there faster, yeah, send it faster. But yeah, the media mail would be just fine. So I'm going to choose the retail ground. It'll get there probably in 2 days. She'll have it by Monday, because if I'm going to mail this tomorrow, it's Friday. Friday, Saturday, yeah, Monday. Everybody might have their stuff on Monday. So, okay, then I move to the next one. That's that. And it tells me if the address has been verified by the post office, if they recognize it as a valid address. One of them, I had to go in. I Googled the address, and she had put one of the letters wrong. And so I changed it, and it came up as a verified address. So I fixed it so that she would get her package. Plus, I have kind of the knowledge of addresses to be able to figure out that was the right one. So the next person would be right there. So this is the kind of a boring part. I have to go through this. Then I get to print out my labels, and then I have to go through each box and put the labels on. So it's kind of an evening project. Doing 12 at once takes a little bit longer, but it's so satisfying because I got all of it done at one time. I didn't have to drag it out over 4 days. I got it all done. It's my day off. I'm not doing nothing but watching YouTube anyway. So, and I'm going to dye my hair. I'm not sure. I want to do it tonight when I take my shower. You know, you dye it and then you take your shower and rinse it out. I want to do it tonight because it's hot anyway. The dogs are in the house and they're panting. I'm like, oh my God, I got to turn the air higher. I was fine, but the dogs, it was too hot for them. So, okay. I'll, not sure if there's going to be anything on the back side of this, but I will let you know. Okay, I'm back. The part that amazes me the most is the prices. Now, this person lives in Pennsylvania. I'm in Utah. It's going to cost $20 for priority. And somehow Etsy gives us a discount. If I had gone retail, it would have been $24. I'm not sure how this discount thing works, but it says it would cost me $20, or I have my other options. If I wanted to send it express, $60. But the one that I use is $13. It's $7 cheaper for me to send it select ground. Now, knowing that I only make like $18 after postage, this was 20. Okay, the package was 35. That priority was 20. That left 15. There's no way anybody can make money unless they charge so much more. I'm not charging a lot. So if you look at that, if you want to sell anything on here, you almost have to. If you want to make money, you have to charge the customer postage. But I really want to get rid of my yarn, and I'm happy to just get something back for it that I don't have to go to a yard sale to do or anything. This is fine. I'm happy mailing them out and getting a little something back. So, yeah, maybe $15 a box. Maybe $15 a box. And that's like 10, that's $150. That's a lot of Starbucks, you know. So, okay, just quick to let you know that's the difference is the distance. Okay, this is the last step. I'm taking the package and I've got all my shipping labels. I printed out. Now, you have an option to print them out on regular paper, or I purchased some of this, you know, two label paper. But when I have 12 that I have to print out, I'm going to use regular paper and then just tape it on, because I want to reinforce the boxes anyway with tape. So that gives me a chance to add some more tape to the boxes. So that's the last step. I match up, I grab each box and I match it, label up with it, and tape the label on. Then I'm out the door to the post office or wherever I'm going to mail them. Or you can order the post office to come pick them up. Now I have 12 and my day off is tomorrow. But I don't want to stay home and wait for the mailman to come. So I'm just going to take them to the grocery store. So that's how it works from beginning to end. Now, if you want to do this, have fun. Good luck. Enjoy it. It's really not that bad. The worst part is the people that don't like what you're doing. That's really the worst part. So, okay. Thanks for watching this one. And I'll be right back. Okay, this is a disaster that is now my bedroom after I've gone through and pulled everything out. The bed has all the bags on it. Somebody wanted something specific, so I knew I had some, so I went and found it. And so they got what they wanted. And so yeah, now it's time to put it back. Now what I have to decide is what order to put it back in so that I can access next time without having to go all the way to the bottom. So, and those, my dears, are the ones I wanted to keep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 25 containers. And I probably won't keep it all. If I keep selling these things, I will go into that yarn and sell that too. So, yeah, this is how it's done. If you don't have a house and you don't have a real life store, but everything is in containers. I have everything in containers. They're not cardboard. I do not like keeping things in cardboard because bugs like cardboard. And I do have that in there because I haven't got that into another box. But I will probably do that right now because I have some empty ones. And there's my storage, all my plastic shelves. I keep stuff in there, my hardware, my blankets, my towels. Apartment living, yeah. So, that's that. I want to thank you for joining me in my adventure of selling mystery yarn on Etsy. Now, it would be the same for selling just about anything. You still have to go through all the steps, all the pricing and packaging. If you have any questions on anything, you can leave them down below. I'll check them. I check all my comments, and I can search for the questions and pick them out. As far as the post office, I have a playlist for helpful hints and packaging tips and things for the post office. I'm not giving away any secrets. I just want to make that clear. There's nothing information that I'm giving you that you can't find online on the post office public's website. The tips that I have are from my experience working and seeing packages go through that have been damaged, broken, wet, leaking. Oh my gosh, things you would not even imagine. But yeah, I try to make it as successful as possible. I've not had one report in 90 packages that any of them had anything wrong with them. So I think my advice is working for me. So maybe it'll work for you. Thank you for watching.